Wanna be the person that you call up when you're down. Wanna be the first who knows all of your deepest secrets.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday, and on Fridays we have a new series of cooking with me that I'm super excited about. So today we are going to make a few things for dinner. One of my favorite things to make, just to have it in the fridge, even if we're not going to eat it right away. It's a great way to meal prep as well, is just to cut up some vegetables, whatever vegetables you have in the house, and put them in the oven. So I'm going to start by chopping up an onion. So I'm going to make two different dishes. One is the onions in the or the vegetables in the oven, and the other one is stuffed bell peppers, and that's what I'm going to use half of that onion for. So for the veggies, I'm just going to use whatever I have at home, which is red onion, some cherry tomatoes, and some green bell pepper. And then I'm going to top it up with some olive oil, salt, and that's about it. That's kind of like what I like, but you can use whatever you want. You can put some garlic powder, you can use Italian seasoning, maybe some pepper, like anything at all that you'd like, you can use on this. And this will go into the oven at 430 degrees for about 45 minutes to an hour. So as you can see, I am just topping it off with some olive oil and some salt. All right, so now we're gonna start preparing our meat for the stuffed bell peppers. Just a little bit of olive oil in a pan, let that heat up for a bit. Then I'm going to use the onions that I chopped up. I like to chop them up really small. I just feel like it's better when you eat it like that. And then I'm going to use some minced garlic. You can use fresh garlic. It's completely up to you. Whatever you like. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. And now I'm going to season the onions a little bit. So I like to use garlic salt, but you can pretty much use whatever you like. It is your kitchen, it is your dish. Make it your own, however you like, whichever spices you prefer, go for it. So like I said, I'm using the garlic salt. I like this everyday seasoning from Trader Joe's. It is really good, and I really recommend using it. It's delicious. I also like to use, add a little bit of olive oil. This mushroom seasoning from Trader Joe's as well, so good. 21 seasoning, again from Trader Joe's. I like to buy my seasonings or my spices from Trader Joe's. They just have really good and interesting things that I really enjoy. I'm gonna let that cook for a little bit, and I usually like to part it and kind of make like a well in the middle, so I can put my meat in there. So I'm gonna add a little bit more olive oil. And then for the meat, you can use whatever you want. I usually like to use turkey, but I also used ground beef at this point because I had it in the fridge and I kind of needed to use it. So I kind of mixed both of them. And it actually came out really, really good. So just add your meat and cook it. I like to cook it on high heat, and then I just make sure I stir it a lot. And the key with the ground turkey or ground beef, I mean more turkey because turkey is usually a lot leaner and it dries up really quickly. I just like to, like I said, cook it on high and just stir it constantly all the time, just to make sure that every little piece of the meat gets cooked evenly. About halfway through, I usually start by seasoning my meat as well. So I usually use the same spices that I used on the garlic and the onion, but you can again use whatever you like. So again, garlic salt, everyday seasoning, anything basically. Make it your own. I also use paprika on this. I normally don't, but I kind of felt like it's going to give it like a nice little kick. It's not spicy. I think it's sweet, but it kind of gave it like something extra, which was nice. And then I'm just gonna mix it, finish cooking that. And honestly, it doesn't take that long. It's just maybe like 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. But just stir it constantly. You wanna make sure that you're always stirring it. All right, once it's almost done, I'm going to add a little bit of ricotta cheese. You can use any other cheese that you want at this point, or no cheese at all, completely up to you. I just had a little bit left in the container and I wanted to make sure to use it and not throw it away. And it kind of gives it like more of a kind of like a creamy texture and taste, and it's really good. You're gonna continue mixing it, and at this point you can start tasting it just to make sure that the flavor is good. If you need to add anything, do that at this point. And that is it. The meat is ready, and once we're done, we're just gonna put it on the side for a little bit to cool off a little bit, and we're gonna go work on our peppers. So for the peppers, I am using green peppers, but you can use anything, whatever you have at home or whatever you want to buy. Red peppers are really good. The yellow ones, orange, like you can make a mix of it. We only needed 2, so that's what I made. So you just cut them, leave the top kind of full, and then scrape the middle part out. It's pretty easy. That way they kind of stay in the same shape. Take a oven safe dish, something that you can put in the oven. And now we're gonna just fill up the peppers with the ground beef. Now I'm going to add some cheese. I had a small little piece of cheese. I'm not quite sure which one it was actually, but I just grated it on top of it. And then I added some sharp cheddar cheese as well. You can use any type of cheese that you have at home. You can use mozzarella, Parmesan, pretty much anything that you want. And this is what I really like about this kind of recipe and this kind of cooking. You can just do whatever you want. Whatever you have available at home, go for it and just add it on. So I'm putting the shredded cheddar cheese at this point, and then I'm just going to put that little lid, if you will, to the top of the bell pepper. So before you put it in the oven, you just want to make sure to cover it with foil and into the oven at 430 for about 30 to 45 minutes. And that is it, you guys. I took out the vegetables from the oven. Look how beautiful it is. It smells amazing and it's so good. And about 35 minutes later, here are the bell peppers. I know it doesn't look so pretty. I'm so sorry, but it's delicious. So that is it for today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for many more videos. And if you have any really cool ideas for like cool recipes or meals that you'd like me to make, I'll be more than happy to do so. Just let me know in the comment section down below. That's about it. So until next time, thank you so much for watching.